Miguel isn't just here to fight, he's here to dominate. He's walking into the dojo with the same fire in his eyes that the ruthless Cobra Kai Cobra had back in the day, embodying the spirit of the man who started it all. His name? Kreese, the mastermind behind Cobra Kai's brutal no-mercy philosophy, the legend that cast a shadow over every mat, every tournament, every rivalry. Kreese wasn't just a sensei, he was a force of nature. They whispered his name like a warning, Kreese. And even now, long after the dojo doors have closed on Cobra Kai's epic 6-season run, his legacy still echoes. So yeah, you might think it's over. You might think the story wrapped itself up nicely, bowed out, and walked into the sunset. But think again. The Karate Kid legacy. Oh, it's far from finished. If anything, it's about to strike first, strike hard, and hit even harder than ever before. Not only is a brand new spin-off movie on the horizon, but the dojo just dropped even bigger news. A documentary titled Kai Hards is officially in the works. And this isn't some random cash grab nostalgia-fueled fluff piece. This is something different. This is going to peel back the layers of the Cobra Kai phenomenon and dive deep into its cultural impact, its fiercely devoted fan base, and the philosophy that's captivated audiences for nearly 4 decades. And let me tell you, this isn't just a behind-the-scenes featurette with some flashy montages and blooper reels. No, this is the dojo doors swinging wide open, inviting fans to step into the high-stakes, adrenaline-fueled world of Cobra Kai like never before. Let's really think about it. 4 decades. 4 decades of martial arts history, fierce rivalries, redemption arcs, and unforgettable moments, all leading up to this highly anticipated documentary. Directed by Kevin Dronian, with Drew Raston, aka the legendary Cobra Kai Kid himself, producing. This film is shaping up to be so much more than just a trip down memory lane. This is going to be a deep dive into how Cobra Kai grabbed a hold of popular culture and never let go. How it transformed from a simple 80s underdog story into a full-blown multi-generational saga. How fans from all over the world adopted the strike first, strike hard, no mercy mantra as more than just words, but a lifestyle. So, no, Kai Hards won't be your typical, this is how we shot that scene kind of documentary. This one is set to dig deep to search for the beating heart of what made Cobra Kai such an undeniable force. And honestly, just talking about it has my heart racing. I mean, can we just take a second to appreciate how wild this is? A story that started back in 1984 with a scrappy kid named Daniel LaRusso and a badass mentor named Mr. Miyagi has now evolved into this massive, living, breathing universe that spans generations. It's kind of surreal, right? Drop me a if you remember the first time you watched The Karate Kid, because for me, it feels like it was just yesterday. But here's the truth. Cobra Kai has never just been about karate. Sure, the high-flying kicks, the intense dojo rivalries, the blood, sweat, and tears, that's the eye candy. But beneath all that, this franchise has always been about something deeper. It's about resilience, about digging deep when life knocks you down. It's about self-discovery and realizing that your greatest rival isn't the person across from you, it's the person staring back at you in the mirror. It's about fighting your demons, learning from your failures, and figuring out that the world isn't black and white, but a messy gray where even the so-called villains have their reasons. That's why this story has hit so many people so hard. Heroes and villains? Half the time, they're just people trying to survive their circumstances, making choices good, bad, and everything in between. And while that might sound like just another coming-of-age trope, Cobra Kai fans know better. This show owned that narrative and turned it into something that feels like a gut punch and a warm hug all at once. It's more than a show. It's a philosophy, a way of life. And for many of us, a lifeline. So, am I making sense here? Or do I need to bust out some crane kicks to drive the point home? Kidding mostly, but honestly, that's exactly why I think Kai Hards is going to hit differently. It's going to remind us why we fell in love with this universe in the first place. It had our backs when we needed it, and now it's coming back to give us one more round. And based on everything I've heard, this documentary is shaping up to be an absolute must-watch for every Cobra, Kai, and Karate Kid fan out there. We're talking exclusive interviews, never-before-seen behind-the-scenes footage, and raw, personal stories from fans whose lives were straight-up changed by this franchise. But the real kicker: this project isn't just about the actors, the stunts, or the production. It's about us. It's about the millions of fans who connected with these stories on a level that goes beyond just entertainment. It's about how Cobra Kai became a call to action, a reminder that fighting for what you believe in is what life's all about. Whether you're defending yourself in a literal fight, battling your own inner demons, or clawing your way back from rock bottom like Johnny Lawrence, Cobra Kai has been there reminding us, you got this. And now, the legacy is getting immortalized in a way we've never seen before. Kavendranian said it best: this documentary is a love letter to the fans, a tribute to the cultural phenomenon that kept the Karate Kid's spirit alive and thriving. And honestly, that hits me right in the feels. Oh, and can we talk about Drew Raskin's involvement for a second? Because if you've been around the Cobra Kai community at all, you know Drew. The guy's been covering every twist, turn, and theory since day one on his YouTube channel, Cobra Kai Kid. He's got almost 250K subscribers who've ridden this wave with him, and yes, I'm one of them. His breakdowns, predictions, and reactions have been like therapy sessions for fans, especially when we were all waiting for that next season drop. So yeah, seeing Drew step up as a producer, that just tells me that this project is being handled by people who get it. People who aren't just in it for the hype, but who genuinely love and respect the Cobra Kai universe. And the cherry on top? They're calling on the fan community to help make this project a reality. They want our stories, our experiences. How wild is that? I don't know about you, but I'm already thinking about what I'd say if I got the chance to share how much this franchise has meant to me. Would you? You? Because I feel like the more voices, the better when it comes to something like this. As a result, you can imagine my excitement when I learned that Drew Raskin, yes, Drew Raskin, will not only be a part of the forthcoming Cobra Kai documentary, but he will also be producing it himself. That's huge. Let's be honest, Raskin has earned our trust when it comes to Cobra Kai. He understands the heart and soul of this franchise better than most, and having him at the helm means we're not just getting another run-of-the-mill retrospective. We're getting something personal, something passionate. Raskin didn't hold back in a recent interview. He opened up about what this documentary truly means to him, and it was clear from the way he spoke that this project is being crafted with a whole lot of love. His biggest motivation: not the fame, not the hype, but the fans, the global community that has embraced Cobra Kai in ways none of us could have predicted. He wants to honor the story that has inspired millions, and more importantly, he wants to highlight the people who've been transformed by it. This isn't just another behind-the-scenes feature, he explained. It's a tribute to the power of story, the strength of the fandom, and the life-changing lessons that Cobra Kai has given to so many. The next thing he said really stuck with me. We want to share with the world the impact this story has had, showing people all over the world that they can stand up for themselves, find balance in their lives, and never give up on their dreams. And honestly, that right there, that's the essence of Cobra Kai. Sure, there's action. Yes, there are decades-long dojo rivalries and epic battles. But what lies beneath all that? Resilience is at play here, concerning second chances, concerning redemption. And perhaps most importantly, it's about believing in yourself even when life keeps knocking you down. That's what gives Cobra Kai its true strength. This documentary isn't just going to chronicle the making of the show. It's going to celebrate the community that grew around it, the people who saw their own struggles reflected in the characters, who learned to fight for their own inner peace, and who, through the show, found the courage to stand tall. This one's for every single fan who's ever shouted, "Cobra Kai never dies," and meant it. In addition, we will hear from Josh Heald, Hayden Schlossberg, and John Hurwitz, the brilliant trio behind Cobra Kai, who truly comprehend this journey. These guys are practically legends now, and rightfully so. From day one, they had a vision to revive and expand the Karate Kid legacy in a way that honored the past while creating something fresh and wildly compelling for a new generation. In the documentary, they reflect on the origins of the show and how it grew into the global sensation it is today. Josh Heald revealed, in a clip from the documentary that was teased, "We had a healthy amount of hope and expectation that we would connect with the rest of the fandom, and we knew that there was a giant fandom out there that was a sleeping dragon. Well, that dragon woke up and it roared." But it gets better. The creators will not be the sole focus of this documentary. We're going to see many of our favorite cast members return to share their personal journeys and behind-the-scenes stories. Martin Kove, the ever-formidable John Kreese, Yuji Okamoto, the powerful and reformed Shozen, Mary Mouser, the determined Sam LaRusso, and Tanner Buchanan, the ever-resilient Robbie Keane, are all confirmed. Just reading those names brings a wave of nostalgia. And that's not all. Brandon H. Lee, Patrick Lewis, and Jesse Cove are also on board, and the rumor mill is buzzing that even more beloved cast members may join as filming progresses. With a lineup like this, the documentary is shaping up to be the definitive inside look into the Cobra Kai phenomenon. One of the most touching aspects: many of the interviews will be filmed at fan conventions. That means we'll see unfiltered moments between the actors and the fans, the real backbone of the franchise. You'll witness firsthand the tears, the laughter, the stories of how Cobra Kai changed lives. It's going to be electric. It's not just about hearing from celebrities, it's also about feeling the fandom's pulse. Imagine standing shoulder to shoulder with fellow fans, in the middle of a packed convention hall, as the documentary crew captures these genuine moments of connection. It's more than just a behind-the-scenes look. It's a shared experience, a way to relive the magic of Cobra Kai together, and to say thank you to the characters, the creators, and each other. I mean, what could be more special than that? Of course, I'm hyped, but I want to hear from you too. How are you feeling about this? Does this documentary sound like something you've been waiting for? Are you prepared to experience a final emotional journey through Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang, and Cobra Kai? Although we do not yet have a specific date for when the documentary titled Kai Hards will appear on YouTube, one thing is certain: it will be a must-see for any and all Karate Kid and Cobra Kai fans. If you want to stay in the loop with all the latest developments, behind-the-scenes clips, cast reveals, and surprises from the Cobra Kai universe, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to watch the video on your screen while you're here. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Because remember, no matter where the story ends, Cobra Kai never dies.